Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, September 24th, 2018. I hope you have a slam bang week this week. I know Mondays are always kind of, trying to pick yourself up, but look at it this way. The fourth quarter will be here, October, November, December. For many of us, it'll be the happy time of year with Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I really enjoy decorating and celebrating that time of year. Also, we have our trip to San Diego coming up. So it's a very exciting time. For years I've had let's get to the heart of this morning's topic. For years I've had a great time on YouTube, but it's a time that's come with a very heavy price, as many of people on the boy at the bottom of YouTube will tell you. And one of the things that I've enjoyed doing over the last couple weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, month or so, has been going around to the various parts of the different communities, and I go to quite a few of them, particularly within the drama community, and hanging out. And of course, like every community, there's splits in the community. The only one I've ever really seen that's unified is the bottom of YouTube, because I guess we're all in the same pickle down there, and we can't quite get out of the soup down there. But some of these communities within the drama communities very split up. And one of the things I've noticed is that there's so many cool people in each one of these subgroups, and I'm not going to name them out. We know who they are. We know what they are. I'm not here to discuss those groups, but I'm here to discuss the what would I say, the smartness of protecting yourself and your being on a place like YouTube, because things happen in real life, and it sure has happened to me. Back in 2015 when we started public hangouts, I've always been a very public person, and I'm still proud of that. But it carried a price. And I backed some people and got involved in some fundraising things that were ill-advised, and also supporting people that was ill-advised. Well, it's something that I really regret doing, and I think for to a large extent I've changed my ways on that. But as another friend of mine used to say, there's some people that are givers in life and some people are takers, and I like being on the giving side. So when somebody's in need, my inclination is to help people out, like it is for a lot of people. Missy Jen and I aren't hurting for anything in life, but it does break our hearts when we go around to these different communities and see some of the fissures and the fractures that keep pretty cool people apart. And there was this old sort of feeling up until maybe 2000 and the beginning of 2018, that if you didn't cam up, or you didn't have your real avatar or a real name or something on your YouTube, then you were like somehow a second or a third class citizen. That, well, you take sort of a lesser seat. We had the same kind of argument if you're not a content creator. Well, it makes you less of a citizen on YouTube. And of course, both of those are nonsense. We're not going to talk about content creating, because if you want to do content, you can do content without disclosing your identity. But keeping yourself protected on YouTube is a really smart thing to do in 2018, because the consequences, if you go down the wrong hole, can be pretty severe. Families contacted, kids contacted, jobs contacted, just piles of stuff sent to your house, subscriptions, and just on and on, and phone calls 24/7. It can really be a nightmare, and not everybody has the resources to crawl out from under that. It can be mind numbing, and in some cases the consequences can be severe enough that people do drastic things in life. Well, we don't like drastic stuff. So if you're one of those people that always felt like maybe you're a second-class citizen because people so you don't cam up or you don't have your real picture on there, trust me, you're some of the smartest people on YouTube. Protect yourself. I was lucky I had really good connections in real life to help me out. You know, to the extent that a couple people were removed on YouTube. And I wouldn't hesitate to do that again. But not all of us have friends in law enforcement. Not all of us have money to get legal help involved. Not all of us live in the state of California. But lucky for me, I do when it comes to YouTube, and I live very close to YouTube headquarters. So, you know, it's very easy to get things done in a legal way here in California. But I'm not here to talk about all that. You know, you go through the mill and well, you've been through it. So your job is to kind of tell other people, you know, to just be cautious. Be cautious what you share on YouTube. Be cautious about everything. And the really smart people know is this is social media. You keep it low profile because we live in an era where people weaponize social media, and a lot of people are very young. I mean, my career is over, my family, everything's done, but a lot of people aren't at that place, and you could potentially have a lot of hurt come your way. So be very smart with that. If I had to do it all over again, yeah, I would do some things differently. Oh yeah, for sure. But I've reached a point now where I live the life I want. I love sharing on YouTube, but that's just my experience. Like I say, I've been through the mill. It's like being vaccinated. But for those of you who haven't been, just step carefully with things that you share in life, because a lot of times things can kind of backfire on you, and you can find yourself in a very deep psychological hole. I mean, I observe this stress played out on a nightly basis. This is why I find relief, and this is why I find that sort of not staying above it, but keeping a safe distance by not expressing. You might say it's spineless or whatever, but just trying to get along with people and try not to be judgmental about stuff, but trying to find the good stuff and the good characteristics of people, no matter which side of the drama sphere that they're on. And I think that's something that always pays dividends. Respect, 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 respect. So it's just my way of telling everybody, just by my observation, that I see what goes on. We all do, and my heart does go out for people that are involved, especially a lot of you younger people that have to deal with the consequences of this stuff in your careers, your life. I mean, people calling CPS, people doing cops and swatting and all that stuff. It can really, really be terrible. It's not often I'm not doing something fun or humorous because that's what I love to do. But I have been around on the weekend and just observed a few things, and I thought I would just share them with you today and tell you, if you decide to keep your information private, honey, you'll never have an issue with me, nor anybody else that really cares about people and their lives and things that can potentially go wrong on social media. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. From my point of view, you get 2 big fat thumbs up. Protect yourself. Okay? Thanks, everybody. Have a good week. We're going to be back to the fun on the next videos. Hope you enjoyed the weekend videos. Thanks, everybody.